facing the police every single day. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I had to make a video about this because this is very weird and interesting that this happened. There's a guy here in town, his name is Ian McGuire. He was banned from YouTube. He used to have a channel called So They Call It Freedom. And he was at, apparently he was at the county park, and this guy walks up right here in regular plain clothes, and Ian doesn't know who he is, but I do. What the fuck? This is the state attorney's investigator. I have met him multiple times. He's good, he's bad, I can't figure it out. He's 50-50. He's asking him, you know, why do you got, you know, fuck the Charlotte County sign? Well, he's got it because Charlotte County is so damn corrupt, it's not even funny. So that's interesting. He is talking to this guy, and he doesn't even know he's a frick. He is basically a cop. And here's another interesting fact about him. Today, they did a weird thing. They, the Charlotte County Sheriff Deputy Jacob Hawkins, illegally investigated me on a story we did that they didn't arrest a pedophile. Me and Rodney did it. I recopied it. And they illegally took it down, illegally tried to charge me with second-degree misdemeanor. He violated my Fourth Amendment, violated the First Amendment, free speech and all that crap. And anyways, to get all the files connected with it, I had to go there today on the main floor of the county courthouse at a certain time and get it from him. That's the first time ever that I had to do that with these guys. So that was just very, very bizarre that I had to do that with this guy, this investigator today. I literally called friends. I thought I was being arrested illegally because it was so bizarre. So this guy is supposedly is good, bad. Today what he did is bad. Him faking, pretending here with Ian, you know, that he's a regular guy. Bullshit. This guy is a cop. I got freaking video and pictures. I'm going to try to find the video. Where he's got his badge on, he's got his gun and everything. So very, very interesting. I see the video today, and yesterday I actually saw him. And the reason why I think they did it sneaky today too, giving me the documents on the main floors, you can't record on the main floor. I said, let's go upstairs. He said, no. I said, you want to come outside? He said, no. So I'm like, really? This is very, very weird, bizarre. And then I see him in the video here, pretending like he's a regular guy. He is not a regular guy. So very, very interesting. Like I said, I'll attach the video to prove it. So this is, what a trip. Not cool. Remember what our founding father said, take a goddamn country back, you sheep.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was going to come here to make a records request.
Okay.
All right. Charlotte County Sheriff Detective Jacob Hawkins illegally investigated me for broadcasting a victim's name, which is bullcrap. That's for government. That's not for reporters.
Yeah, I've talked about this
yes.
before, haven't we? Okay.
Okay, guess what? Guess what happened today? It's a second-degree misdemeanor. You have 1 year to file. Guess what today is? This is the day after the year. They did not file. So that means you can't file. I want the investigation. We are dying to get it to see how many rights you violated of mine.
Have you filed a open public records request?
So
with the sheriff's office?
Since I figured, you know, I'm here, the day is up. I would come here because I'm excited. My wife is excited. You didn't illegally, you know, unlawfully arrest me, you know, on a legal investigation. So I thought I would come here, make the record, and you know, even with your new sign.
Right. I mean, obviously, we have some procedures that have to be
right.
followed for a public record request. Were you able to get one of the forms?
I got it. So what, if I call right now, and then, because I'm sure you guys got the file here.
I don't know the answer to it.
Right. So I can call this right now and then say, can you give it to her to give to me?
Well, if you follow the instructions here, you can call.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Or you can fax a request. You
right.
can stop by in person.
Right.
Okay? You can even send them a regular mail request.
Mail sucks balls.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously they're going to need a detailed request
Correct.
from you.
Correct.
As to exactly what you're looking for.
By the way, so what's up with this new thing here? What are we doing here? This is your picture, your fingerprint, everything.
Well, Let's see here.
Have you played with this?
It says, please follow the prompts. Sign in
Right.
with your full name. The person that you're here to meet with is your host.
Right. Okay, so if I just walk in, I don't have to give away all my information there. Like if I'm doing what I'm doing today.
It says sign in with your full name, so obviously you need to use a name.
All right. So if I'm just here to make a records request, then I don't got to do that.
No.
All right.
Let's say if you're here to meet with someone.
All right. Actually, I do get another question for you. Were you one of the guys that worked on the investigation on James White, Charlotte County Sheriff detectives, getting date rape drugs from China and then selling it to people here? Did you help out at all with that?
I haven't been here that long, so that
all right.
doesn't sound familiar, no.
I know. I talked to you months ago, right?
I've been here since April, maybe.
Okay. So this is a question I'm going to ask you. It's insane. Did you ever read the report? FDLE said, arrest this prick. He's dirty. They had probable cause, okay? Sheriff didn't arrest him. FDLE didn't arrest him. A cop wouldn't arrest him. You know, they're saying that they have to ask the state attorney first. That's bullcrap. We have the report. It says arrest him. He's dirty, okay? Nobody would arrest him. Then they give it to the state attorney's office, and then they drop all charges, even though you had tons of evidence. Okay, so this is what we think happened. When Russell was in, he was friends with the sheriff. We think he got him to drop it because they were buddies. Okay, how do we get it to resubmit that? You know what I'm saying? Resubmit it to Meyer Fox. Maybe Meyer Fox will do it.
Well, get who to resubmit it? I'm not following you.
How do we take that FDLE report, which got lots of good stuff in it? It proves that he bought it, tracked it, everything, right? He's a criminal, okay? All right, they didn't arrest him. He's still got his license. He's out there free. It's insane. Okay, how do we take that report, resubmit it to you guys to hopefully investigate it this time and arrest him?
If the investigation is closed, I don't think you can.
Actually, this is what the investigation states. If there is any more information, we might reconsider.
Do you have any additional information?
Okay, that's what I'm asking you. Where's many people like me, I'm not the only one that does COPWATCH reporter. People are pissed off at government corruption, right? So we are going to investigate farther. So if we cannot trust, if we find evidence, okay, we cannot trust giving it to the sheriff because he's a corrupt piece of shit. I'm just telling you, he is.
You just said FDLE did the investigation?
Yes.
Then I would suggest that you touch base with FDLE and find out exactly what their procedures would be in that regard.
That's funny you say that. I was there yesterday, and that didn't go well either in the interview. It was bizarre. You know what they said? They said give the information to the sheriff. I said we can't trust the sheriff. He didn't even arrest the guy. He probably let the guy know ahead of time so he could get out of it somehow. And from what we're getting on tips, he was selling date rape drugs to half the force because it's actually it's for bodybuilding too. You know what I'm saying?
If you have any additional information, anything new,
right?
Touch base with either FDLE, the sheriff's office,
right?
Okay, and if they reopen the investigation.
But do you get what I'm saying? How we can't give it to the sheriff because he's corrupt. Do you would okay if the sheriff is really corrupt, would you give him the information?
Well, I don't know if the sheriff is corrupt or is not
really
corrupt.
Very, very corrupt, extremely corrupt. So
obviously, any time that an investigation is initiated,
right,
it would be initiated either at the sheriff's office
right,
or through the FDLE.
This is how corrupt he is. I just went there the other day. I've read all the reports on this. I filed an internal investigation against the sheriff for neglect of duty. Did not do his job and arrest him. Do you think they will actually investigate him with internal investigations?
What did they tell you?
Actually, they just took the paper and said, we'll get back to you.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they'll get back to you.
Do you think they'll do anything?
I can't answer.
It's kind of like asking the mafia to investigate itself, right?
Your assessment.
Right. All right. Do you got a business card?
I do.
All right. I'll trade you again. Or you still got mine?
I don't know if I ever got yours.
Are you one of the good guys?
Meaning?
You're one of the good ones, constitutionalists, you hate corruption. If you see a corrupt cop, a corrupt deputy, you will bust him?
I work for the state attorney's office. That should answer your question. Of course.
I know, but the state attorney before with Russell dropped it.
We are the good guys.
I know, but you dropped the case on the guy. You had all the evidence from FDLE.
I can't discuss that case with you.
Okay, do you agree if you had all the evidence you dropped that something's
I don't know
wrong?
what the evidence was, so I can't answer that question for you.
You got an email on here? We just paid to get all the evidence.
Okay.
You got an email
I
here?
have an email.
Can I send you it? We just put it on Google Drive for everybody to see.
That is your prerogative if you want to email.
I would appreciate if I sent it. Would you look at it?
If you send me an email, I'm going to read the email, of course.
All right, I'm going to send it to you because we just paid money.
Again, I'm going to direct you that if
Right.
you have additional information,
Right.
you should believe that the investigation should be reopened.
I know. And
You
then,
you go to FDLE or you go to the sheriff's.
okay, FDLE is fair, so I can't bring it to you.
You go to FDLE, they conducted the initial investigation. If you have additional information, you give it to them.
Can I do both of you just so you know that FDLE's not giving it to you? You got it just in case they're cheating?
If you give it to FDLE, FDLE will forward it as appropriate.
Right. The interview I had with them yesterday did not go well. I don't know if I trust that. Yeah, I'm serious. It did not go well. They're telling me to trust the sheriff who didn't arrest the cop.
I can't tell you who to trust or who not to trust.
Right.
But if FDLE is giving you that guidance, and
Right.
that's the guidance you should follow.
So did you ever arrest a cop or a bad cop or deputy yet?
We have been involved in arrests of officers, yes.
Really? Here or someplace else?
Someplace else.
Can I ask where you used to work?
New Jersey.
Dan, can I shake your hand? Thank you very much. You're one of the first ones that I actually have heard admit that because it's so bad here. I've been doing it 6 years. It's not BS. It's bad. Can you bring some more of you guys down?
Okay, well, the state attorney's office has been involved in police investigations in the past. Okay.
It's bad, dude. I'm not lying. It's bad. It's bad. I'm just glad to hear that you actually participated somewhere to do it. It needs to happen here.
It has happened here.
Which one?
You use your resources and look it up.
Which one? I don't remember any of them. Here in Charlotte County?
Not here in Charlotte County, in the 20th Judicial.
That's fair. I'll do a records request. That's fair. All right, good to meet you, man. Thank you. Thanks for being fair.
Have a good day.
Yep.
It's a public place.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you, dude?
Good. I'm from the fair.
Oh,
How you doing?
good, man.
Okay, listen, you know that the fair itself and the property is not county stuff. It's a private organization. Do you know
That's
that?
what now?
The county fairgrounds and everything is a private organization. Do you know that? It's a nonprofit organization. It has nothing to do with the county. Did you know that?
Oh,
No? Yes? I'm just asking a question. I'm one of the board of directors, and I wasn't sure if this was directed at a county thing. And
well, it
if-
doesn't really matter where it's directed. This is a public sidewalk, I'm saying.
No, it is. I'm not saying that. I was just hoping that it wasn't towards the fair. I understand what you're saying about that, and that's your prerogative.
Well, the fair does kind of piss me off, but equally so with the Rays Stadium.
Yeah.
Because I find it unfair that in order to accommodate all these tourists and shit, you guys block up 776, so there's 3 miles of cars, people can't get through.
Okay.
So
Well, it's an event. We try to have events for people of Charlotte County.
yeah. Well, I mean,
So-
if you guys are going to do events, you should do them in a way that it doesn't obstruct people's access to go up and down the road.
Well, I don't think any particular event does that. I mean, I would love to have we tried to get a light here by the state, but it's a state road, so they won't put one there. We'd love for that to happen so the traffic could flow better. But it's a 10-day event, and we try to do our best that we can. That's why we have the officers and stuff.
For people that are trying to pass 776.
There's no doubt about that, but that happens during certain events anywhere you go. You go up to the state fair, or if you go over to any event that the county has, that sometimes happens. But it's okay if that's your case. That's fine. I'm not
That's
here.
not actually why I'm here holding the fucking county sign. I just don't
Okay.
like county government, man.
Okay, and I'm okay with that's up to you. I have no problem. I just was hoping that it wasn't directed and that you knew that the county fair grounds in itself was a nonprofit organization. It's not part of the county that you hate. You know, that's all. And again, we got a lot of kids running up and down, and the sign's not the greatest thing. That's all. Well, I mean, it's your prerogative, brother. If that's what you want to do, yeah.
One man's vulgarity is another man's lyric.
Absolutely. I'm good with whatever. I just wanted to come and see, hopefully say, hey, could you not do that with all the kids around? But it's your prerogative, and if that's the way it is,
I have every right to be here.
you absolutely do. 100%. Have a good day.
I just want my First
Okay.
Amendment rights to be
Yes, sir.
respected.
And they are, and that's why I'm going to go, but I was just going to plead to you about, just all the kids seeing the sign. But it's up to you. Have a good day, man.
Hey, man, how much are they charging for a beer in there right now?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, Last time I went to the fair, it was like $8. How are you a nonprofit, dude?
Well, that's really nice.
Thank you.
Hey Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.